right, so imagine you just start dating somebody. Actually, you're not even dating them. Like, you're just referring to them as like a casual fling. And they send you a cease and desist letter. Please explain, Rebecca.
Yeah, it happened to my best friend in the whole world. Her name is Bailey. I've known her since kindergarten. She's allegedly pretty smart. Just not when it comes to men. She's always been a little bit of a dum-dum when it comes to guys.
We all have our weak spot, girl.
I don't know. It's like, at this point, it's not even like a pattern the way that she chooses the wrong guy. It's like a personal choice. But the last person that she was seeing, we'll call him Jake, he really took the cake. So she had only been seeing him for 3 weeks.
Okay.
And just like most of the men that she starts seeing, the first date is great. He's super committed. He's looking for something super serious. And he thinks she's great. She thinks he's great. And they set up a second date. And once that comes around, he's a little flaky. He can't come. Let's reschedule. The night shows up and he's like, come on over, babe. Why don't you just come to my place?
He turns what that was supposed to be their date into a booty call?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Which, to be fair, she's down with, because she's in her 20s. She's a young, independent woman looking to get her rocks off. I salute that. So they both knew what it was. That was totally cool. She's down with the situationship. And he was not really boyfriend material anyway. He was a little strange. He was very passionate about some random things and just kind of seemed to have a hair trigger temper. But all of this really went down in a big way. I'm sorry, it's just so funny. After someone anonymously posted his photo in a private Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Dude?
I've heard of these.
Yes.
We've talked about these before on the show.
They're all over the country. I'm part of one in Atlanta, so this one was for her area. Someone had anonymously posted his photo, basically claiming that they had been seeing him for a few weeks, just asking if anyone knew him, anybody else dated him. What do you think? Now, my best friend, she's not a part of this group. She had no idea that this was posted.
So this is basically just doing recon on the person you're dating.
Yes.
Whether maybe you have, because you told us about some of the red flags that he showed to your friend. So maybe this woman saw some red flags and she's like, hey, let me kind of seek this out and see if anybody else had any issues with this dude.
Exactly.
Okay.
So one of my best friend's friends is a part of the group, saw the post and commented on it. She said, I have a friend who's been seeing this guy for a few weeks. Wouldn't recommend.
As a dude, how do you feel about these Facebook groups?
I don't mind.
Yeah?
No, I mean...
If you mind your P's and Q's, then what do you got to worry about, right?
Bingo.
Yeah,
keep your side of the street clean.
That's not that nice to hear about yourself, but honestly, that's pretty harmless, I would think. Not to this guy.
I mean, there's nothing defaming here. There's nothing defamatory, rather.
Not at all. But he did not feel that way, actually, because someone in the group took a screenshot.
Which you're not allowed to do, right?
No, that's totally beyond the boundary of what the page is supposed to be. Sent it to him. As soon as he got it, he started going nuclear. He blew up my friend's phone while she was at work.
And she didn't post this comment. It was a friend of hers that posted the comment, correct?
Yes, but he was convinced that she was the anonymous poster and had set the entire thing up to make him look crazy and undateable.
So he thought she was the OG poster, posing as another woman, because he apparently when he got this, he's like, I'm not dating this woman. I don't know her, so somebody's setting me up.
Yes. That's what he thought, which is total BS because they were both seeing many more people, honestly. But he wasn't listening to reason. He started threatening her. He was like, I'm going to contact your job, tell them that you are unfit for your career.
Oh, bless.
He said he was going to sue her for defamation of character. At the end of the day, he had called her upwards of 16 times. And she, smartly enough, did not answer him. Went on to just block him as she should have done in the first place. And
Yeah, I think after call, I don't know, 1, I would have blocked. Not after call 16.
yeah, no, it took 16 for her, yeah. But the next day, as she's walking to the front of her house, she notices her mailbox is open. Inside, there is an unmarked envelope. She opens it, and there's an obviously typed up Microsoft Word printed out letter. And if you will, I will read it to you. It says, "Dear Bailey, this letter is in response to the defamatory social media post contributed by you, the receiver of this letter. As is my right, I formally demand you delete the post and submit a full written apology to the members of Are We Dating the Same Dude New Orleans Facebook page. Any further writing will be swiftly dealt with through my lawyer. Sincerely, spelled wrong."
Oh, sincerely, you're spelled wrong? Oh.
No second E, you just forgot that, I guess. Jake. So yeah, he sent her a cease and desist.
What's that? He just dropped it in her mailbox, or was it officially mailed?
It's not official. He did it on his own Microsoft Word. It didn't come through it didn't come through a legal source, so it's not legit.
There was no postage. He
Yeah.
just dropped it off as he walked over.
That's a federal offense.
Oh,
Shut
what he
up.
did? Yeah.
You can't even put stuff in your neighbor's mailbox.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I learned that as an HOA president.
Which I was floored by because I put stuff in my neighbor, for Valentine's Day, Jimmy's Valentine's for his neighborhood friends. I put them in the mailbox, in his friends' mailboxes, and apparently I can go to jail for it.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I had no idea. So she can sue him.
Yeah.
The Bert Show.